Hello garden lovers. So I'm in my basement and because I want to show you my setup, how I set up all of my little seedlings and whatnot. So I don't know if you remember a few weeks ago I got these little, I was calling them plugs, but they're just little, I'll show you an example here. But these little flowers that I got at the store and at the nursery, and I repotted them and they are looking pretty nice. So I'm going to show you. So this is where they are. I had to set up, look at, this is my setup here. I had to set up, well, I have this little shelf unit thing here, and I put this nice slab of wood on there, and I had to set them up here. I'll explain everything in a moment, but I just want to show you how much bigger they are. They did grow quite a bit. I am getting flowers. Look at these beautiful flowers. These are, what are these? These are the verbena, blueberry, verbena. Anyhow, but they are beautiful, however you pronounce it. And I have these here also, the Bacopa Sutera Epic White. Those are really pretty also. And these just opened up for me just yesterday. These are the Unofantopia Blue. Trying to get it in there. Get in there. Isn't that beautiful? Look at how sweet that is. It's just tiny. Just a tiny little button. Beautiful colors. Anyhow, I'll explain a little the situation here. So here's downstairs. This is my little area here. And as I said, I set this up here. I needed it to be closer to the light source, so I had to prop it up on one of these pots, and in this here, when I water them, I just pour directly in there, so it's a lot easier to water. And of course, we always need a Christmas CD to help elevate the pot a little because it wasn't level, so it was like this, so I had to put something to lift it, and that was the perfect size. So the light I am using, I had to get creative here because I have one of those tower gardens that I didn't use this year. I'm probably going to bring it outside and use it outside without the lights, obviously, but I'm going to bring it outside and I'm going to plant something in there, maybe strawberries. I don't know. I'm going to do something in there, that's for sure. But what I decided to do, because it does have a timer on there, I took the light, two of the lights, and I tied them up here onto a little string, and just to make, because I needed more light, right? And so instead of buying another light, which are expensive, I know there's some that are less expensive than others, but the one I got was a little expensive. But anywho, so that's how I set that up for these little guys here. Eventually, I don't know, I'm probably going to get another light to put under here and then set my pots there because I'm going to need some more space, I guess. I don't know how I'm going to set up. I'll eventually show you how everything is going as the weeks go by. This is the light that I got here. This one here. Is there a name to it? I'll try to find the name, but it's like that. And I set it up over here like this, and it's really cool because there's just like a pulley thing here, and you can just bring it up and you set the light as high or as low as you want. I'll show you my plants in a minute, my little seedlings in a minute. I have, of course, a little fan here that's, moving stuff around just because they need it. And I also have my Lavoie humidifier that's going because it's a little dry in the house this time of year. So yeah, I have this going all the time. And I got this little buddy. Look how cool this is. This is a fan and it just turns, it pivots. Look how cool that is. It turns and it can go up and it comes back down and it turns on itself like that. Just look how cool that is. It's just helping to move all of the air around. It doesn't just oscillate like this or up and down. It's doing both actually. I love it. It's the Woozoo. There you are, the Woozoo. W-O-O-Z-O-O. Anyhow. All right, on to what is growing and what is not growing. Well, remember I planted eucalyptus. Eucalyptus just didn't work. It didn't work. There's only one that came out. I set this aside. Now there's like this green stuff growing, this moss. I set it aside and I forgot about it. I'm just leaving it alone. Nothing's happening. Only one came out, and then the one that I think I showed you guys, and then I ended up dropping it. I don't know how I did that, but anyhow, the poor little seedling came out and it just came right out of the dirt, and then I put it back in and it didn't survive. So, okay, check this out. I have some Gomphrena here. This is Gomphrena. And we have a few, you know, we got the first set of leaves and then we got some more coming there. So what I did in the beginning, before I show you the rest, I had these here, these pads, and I can't set how warm I want it, how hot I want it, how warm I want it. You just plug it in and it heats. And the thing is I found that it was heating a lot, and I think it actually cooked some of my seeds, and that's why this one didn't make it. So I decided this lamp is warm. I took out the mats and I seem to be getting some results. So it's warm enough, right? With this here. I start them off like this, in these. See, if it wasn't warm, it wouldn't be doing any, condensation, it wouldn't be warming that up like that. So here I don't have any coming out. This is more Gomphrena. And what I did is I cut them out, because what happens is I want the dome on there to help them sprout. But once they've sprouted, I don't want to cook them, or, I don't want them to, lack air or whatever. So what I do is I cut them out and then I come place them in here. See how I did that? Watch. See? I cut it out and I came in here and I'm placing it in there. So now I don't have to, they won't get too hot underneath the dome, right? So next we have some straw flower and the Potomac Orange F1. I'm saying that right, I think. I was saying Potomac or whatever, but I was corrected, so it's Potomac. And yeah, so these little seedlings are coming along. These are all the straw flowers here. So you got one there, and got two there. Is that a second one? No, it's not a second one. And this one's a lot more advanced. And then here's the Potomac Orange F1. That one's coming along. We're keeping this under here. So what's going on here? Trying to remember if there's any seeds. No, nothing growing yet. Oh, what is that? It looks like something tried, but died. It tried, but died. And that's the straw flower. I get what I get, right, guys? Did we look at these? Yes, we did. Yes, we looked at these. So I'm getting what I'm getting. Just want to be sure. Did I look at this one? I just watered them, so that's why it's wet, and I'm bottom watering. I water at the bottom. I put about a third in there, and then after maybe a half hour, I'll empty out whatever's left. I'm just looking to see if there's any surprises. Oh yeah, this one here, the lobelia. tiny, tiny. Look at this here. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Look at that. They're doing good. We'll just let that do its thing. And I'm anxious to see more come out, guys. Seriously. Come on. Oh, anyhow. So that's doing what it needs to do. I need this to have a little more light. And yeah, that's my little setup here. I have my rocking chair. So I get to sit here and rock in my rocking chair and I don't know, just watch them grow. Well, that is my update. I hope you enjoyed these few minutes of me chit-chatting about my little seedlings, my little babies. So I guess I will be showing you a little more in the very near future how they will be, you know, how they'll be doing and how big they'll get and whatnot. So I have some more setting up to do and we'll see how that goes. I seriously thought I was gonna have so many more flowers, but there's a lot of those seeds that I had that I can actually just plant direct sow. I thought I was gonna have like 150 flowers in here, plants in here, and no, I'm not gonna be doing that. I don't think so. Well, until then, guys, next video will probably be me cleaning out the garden. I think on Monday I'm gonna clean out the garden. So keep an eye and a watchful eye for that video coming up. Take care, guys. Until then, keep gardening.